Hello guys, it's your Quant and we're going to discuss a bit of FX today. So you probably heard about FX this week because USD/JPY is going nuts, and we're going to chat about one of my bot I have made in FX that was running last year, but this year is not running because I just don't have time. I'm focused 100% crypto, but I'm still following the FX market because when crypto will be less hot, this is where I will spend most of my time. So yeah, you see I'm trading on Vantage FX, Vantage Market, sorry, now I think they rebranded it. So you have the evolution of like the performances, and yeah, you have the average daily, monthly, and the maximum drawdown we reached. So these are not that important metrics because I haven't traded it like in 2024, only 1 month just to add something in the track record, otherwise it looks a bit dead, but that's not the main thing. So the cool thing here, I think, is to look at here the trades, and that's the main important thing. That's the thing I always try to explain, but I think it's very hard when you're not into the industry and you haven't built bots and you don't know what it's about. And this is where like most of my expertise in, and I'm often asked by people to analyze and to give some feedbacks of products they want to invest in, just to get my opinion and my feedbacks. That's one of the services I offer, kind of like advisory stuff. So of course, everything I'm saying here is not a financial advice, but I want to give you a few ideas, I would say. So first thing is that we have some trades, like more than 1,000 trades. They last in average 2 days, so it's not that fast for FX. And you can see here that the best trade in terms of pips, so pips is kind of percentage, let's say, but it's kind of like different in FX, but like that you have the idea. And because every FX pairs have a different volatility, so talking about pips make it a bit easier to understand and to compare. So you can see that in average, I do the same percentage when I win and when I lose, which is pretty good. So my risk reward is 1. So when I can win 1, in average I win 1, in average I lose 1. But you can see here that my win rate is 80%, almost 80%, which is fucking amazing. Like 80% because let's say you have a risk reward of 1. If your win rate is above 50%, you are supposed to make money, and then you just want to have as many trades as possible, and on the long term you make money. So yeah, this is pretty insane. This is unfortunately a strategy that could work in crypto, but the thing is that it's super hard for me to explain it a simple way. So if I want to keep it up to date in crypto, it's just super hard, and I need to have different sets for every crypto, because it does work in every time frames, but it's just like I can do it like I have to be full time on that, but. And I can't. The quant is pretty busy, but I think that's something on the long term I will add in crypto, and I will do something because definitely it's kind of like very cool. So we can see that we have few phases where like the bot was a bit keeping the position a bit a long time and was a bit in struggle, but still making some profit in the meantime. So that's pretty good. Some loss, that's also interesting. Some losses, and I have different modes. I have a mode where I can take more losses and have less drawdowns, but then the profitability is a bit lower, or I just let the trades breathe a bit more. I have more drawdowns, but I make more money. So that's kind of like the finding the right balance. And of course, like having a set for yourself or for my friends is not the same. So I still run this stuff for a few of my friends. And actually my cousin too, but it's like just something we do between each other to diversify a bit of crypto. So it's not, this one is kind of like the same but on another account and on another broker. And what else do we have here in terms of that will be relevant? So let me check. Then these are like the profit factors is very interesting, but it's a metric that is a bit harder to explain, and I think I will not be the best at it. So you can see that on this track record I started on October, but no trades. Then on December, also I have a filter on this bot where I can say, okay, I want a risk reward that will be a bit higher than 1, let's say 1.2, 1.3, and a win rate that will be a bit more than, let's say, 85%, but then I have way less trades. And then if I had my expertise of like filtering some news and everything, because this bot doesn't really like the news, and I can even increase that a bit, but then it's really a full-time job, a full-time job, especially that I'm on multiple FX pairs. So yeah, so you can see that I'm doing in average, let's say 3% a month. Some months I do a bit more just because I push it a bit. Some months I do lose money. I think I lose money 1 month every 15 or 20 months in average, you know. So this is the cool thing also with FX is like I can backtest on so much data because there is like 30 pairs and some pairs have, I don't want to say like dumb things, but like let's say 30, 40 years of history. So I can really backtest a lot of things and put a lot of computing power to optimize that, which in crypto is a bit harder. And I just added just for April to have something on 2024, and I put the pair on XO, so which is actually gold, and you can see that I had. So I put a set that was a bit more aggressive, so shorter terms in terms of length. So you can see that it's a bit shorter, and I have shorted way more than I have long the thing, okay, which makes sense. I don't know, it's the bot, right? And I did like 1%. It was just to have some few trades just to make the thing a bit more, I don't know. So yeah, because I'm very attached to FX, and that's definitely, I think, I hope when the crypto market is a bit less hot, if I find some times to spend more time on FX. Right now I'm spending a lot of time on the stock market for many reasons, but the FX, I'm following it a bit just because it's important also, because I have few bots running, but also in terms of macroeconomy and in terms of culture. But yeah, that was it. That was a small word from the comments. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask. And if you want to share the video, always a pleasure. And yeah, see you soon for another, I would say, more trading or quant video.